Well, in big news that we are breaking to you, it's a big blow to the opposition motion now, as the Vice President of the country has rejected the impeachment motion to impeach Chief Justice of India. Vice President has rejected the impeachment motion of the CJI. In fact, just this morning, news has come in that Vice President has been in consultation with top legal and constitutional experts, including the Attorney General K.K. Venugopal, and the decision has been taken. The impeachment notice has been rejected. This was a notice that was filed against the CJI by 7 opposition parties. Meenakshi Bhanja tracking all the latest for us. Meenakshi, so very big news here that we are reporting this morning, and you had said correctly earlier that a decision is coming very soon. The decision is out. The impeachment motion has been rejected by the Vice President.
Well, absolutely, Afrida. As we were reporting at 9 in the morning that the Vice President's office is very likely to take a decision very soon as the court, rather before the court convenes for today. And the reason this has happened, Afrida, is because highly placed sources have indicated to us that the Vice President was very keen to spare the Honorable Chief Justice of India any embarrassment as soon as the court convened today if the motion for impeachment was not killed in the manner that it has just been rejected or dismissed rather by the Vice President's office. Then there was this probability when the court convened that there could be some people, lawyers or petitioners, who would randomly go up to the bench and ask for the Honorable Chief Justice of India to either recuse himself or put in his papers citing past instances of other cases of impeachment. So in order to spare the Chief Justice's office of any sort of inconvenience or discomfiture or majorly embarrassment, Afrida. Yes. And also the Vice President has been padded with equal and requisite legal opinion from the opinion of the Attorney General to various other high-profile jurists have also rendered their opinions on this one when he has taken this call that the motion for impeachment that was moved by some MPs really was untenable. The grounds that were cited in the said motion did not stand the scrutiny of law, and the Vice President is also acutely aware, as he has taken the call of dismissing this particular motion or rejecting or junking this motion, that his decision could be the subject matter of further judicial review as well if any of those opposition MPs choose to challenge it. But the most critical part here was the fact for the government to really spare the Chief Justice of India any form of undue embarrassment when the court convened.
Right, so that big decision has been taken, as Meenakshi is reporting here on Mirror Now. The Vice President of the country, the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, has taken his decision to reject the impeachment motion. And let's also remind our viewers that this is an impeachment motion that was signed by 64 parliamentarians belonging to 7 political parties. This was a notice for impeachment that was put before the Vice President of the country, who has decided now not to admit this motion. So from here on, of course, Meenakshi, this could also be looked at as a setback for those Congress leaders, but the likes of Kapil Sibal, who were very strongly pushing for this.
Well, you know, the Congress party's stand on this one has been something which is perplexing, because remember, as we speak, there is a petition in the Supreme Court which calls for sitting MPs to not practice as advocates in the Supreme Court. So while there were no signatures that were put on the document, of course, one cannot shy away from the fact that some top Congress leaders did attend that press conference in Constitution Club at 1 in the afternoon on Friday, Afrida, where they made this particular motion public. They gave the grounds to the media for a reportage on the same, and they addressed the press citing their grievances. So be that as it may, the very fact that the Vice President has used his powers to really go ahead and not admit this motion is a huge setback in itself.
Right, and interestingly, Meenakshi, that even within the Congress, the opinion was sharply divided. Somebody like the former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh did not sign this petition. There were dissenting voices from the likes of senior lawyer Salman Khurshid as well. Fali S. Nariman, who you spoke to, called it a black day. So in some ways, there were more jurists who actually did not lend their weight to this impeachment motion, from what we understand.
Yes, Afida, the Congress party prides itself in being a party where different opinions can coexist under the same umbrella. So, irrespective of the opinion that Dr. Manmohan Singh, former Prime Minister, has taken, the very fact that we had some senior congressmen like Mr. Kapil Sibal, now also a sitting Rajya Sabha MP, to address the press conference along with Ghulam Nabi Azad was an indication that there were different divergent points of view which existed within the umbrella of the Congress party, but that apart, it was a view which was bolstered by others as well in the opposition. 7 opposition parties coming on board is also not a mean feat, Afrida.
Right,
and the very fact that a message needed to be delivered, that message has also gone about, but we are being also given to understand that the Rajya Sabha Secretariat is upset with this, given the fact that the rules say as long as a motion has not been admitted by the chairman of Rajya Sabha, it cannot be made public. So there could be some controversy on that front as well. But for now, the big news, the Vice President has acted. He has acted at the opportune moment. He has acted before the Supreme Court convened for the day, and he has killed this bid for impeachment of a sitting Chief Justice of India, which was the first bid ever.
Right. Meenakshi, thanks for joining us with all the latest inputs on this big breaking news story.